Welcome to the Fearful Fright series, where we will be reading with our favorite green ghoul, Grimmer. Now sit back and enjoy this twisted tale. Today our story is called Pumpkin Patch from Outer Space. One cold October in a little town somewhere in the Midwest were two siblings, Sarah and Tommy. They were two of the most rotten kids you've ever seen. Even their parents didn't know how to deal with them. And for the most part they didn't. They would let them roam around the neighborhood doing pretty much whatever they wanted. And these rotten kids had a few ideas of just what they wanted to do. Tommy, being the younger of the two siblings, suggested to his sister that they should go egg old man George's car. "No way," Sarah said. "We've already done that a million times before. Let's do something new. The same pranks we do every day are starting to get old." "I know something new we could do," said Tommy. "What about that new neighbor that just moved in down the street?" "Well, what about him?" said Sarah. Tommy suggested that the two should go welcome him to the neighborhood by smashing the new neighbor's pumpkins he had sitting on his porch. It was 4 days before Halloween, and the only decorations the new neighbor seemed to have were these pretty big-sized pumpkins. "They're not even carved yet or nothing," Tommy said, laughing. "He's gonna be super mad when he sees what we're gonna do." "Yeah, you're right, I bet," laughed Sarah. So they made their way down the street to the old house that the new neighbor just moved into. As they made their way on the porch, no matter how sneaky they tried to be, with each step they took the floor creaked. As Sarah tried to pick up one of the pumpkins, the front door swung open. "Can I help you too?" said a man with a particularly serious tone in his voice. We were just admiring your beautiful pumpkins, sir," said Sarah to the man now standing in front of the two kids with his arms folded. "Oh yes, they are the biggest one I've seen in a long time too," said the man. "I couldn't believe my eyes when I seen that pumpkin patch off of Raider Road. They had pumpkins out there that came up to my waist," he said. "No way," said Tommy. "I've never seen a pumpkin patch off of Raider Road. And I drive my bike past that road every day on my way to school." "Oh, you must have missed it. They're just behind that path over there on Raider Road, I assure you," said the man. "Hey, let's make a deal, kid. If you head out to Raider Road and there's no pumpkin patch out there, I'll let you have these beautiful pumpkins," the man said. "You can carve them, smash them, or whatever you want to do with them. Okay, let's go see these stupid pumpkins. So when we don't find them, we can come back and smash these dumb pumpkins. Have fun," said the man. Yeah, said Tommy. "You just have those pumpkins waiting for me, pal." So the two kids headed down to Raider Road to find this path that the man had referred to. When they got there, Sarah said to her brother Tommy, "Hey, you know what? I actually think I see the path. It does kinda look like a path now that you mention it." So the two kids started walking down this newly discovered path that neither of two had ever seen before. After 5 minutes of walking, they came across a huge pumpkin. "I guess the dumb neighbor man was right. There are pumpkins out here," said Sarah. "Yeah, and they're pretty big too," Tommy said. "This one comes up to my knee." "Look at that one, Sarah," Tommy said in disbelief. "That one's even bigger." "Yeah, I know," said Sarah. "They're everywhere. Let's smash them." Just as Tommy went to pick up one of the smaller sized pumpkins, he noticed something. 2 small yellow glowing circles. As he began to look a little closer, squinting his eyes to get a more detailed look at the strange anomaly, he touched it. Just then the small pumpkin opened what looked like a mouth and bit Tommy's finger completely off. Tommy began to scream with blood beginning to pour from his index finger. Sarah rushed over to him. "What's the matter with you?" "It bit me," Tommy yelled. "The thing bit me." "What bit you?" asked Sarah. "The pumpkin," he said. "I poked it and it bit my finger off." "What are you talking about?" As she began to help Tommy wrap his finger with some of his now torn shirt, 5 of the bigger pumpkins unraveled themselves, revealing they were not pumpkins. These things now had faces, arms and legs, razor-sharp teeth, and dark roots protruding from their bodies. One of these monsters noticed that the smaller pumpkin had begun to make a sound that sounded like a hyena laughing. It looked at the smaller pumpkin. Then at the two kids, Tommy and Sarah. "How does it taste?" it asked the smaller pumpkin. The man was right. These ones taste like pork too. More of these monsters started to unravel. And all at once they began chasing the two kids, who were both now running for their life. "Get them," the monsters started yelling. "We need a few more before we leave this planet." As the kids reached the edge of Raider Road, they seen a car. "It's that new neighbor guy," Sarah said. She started yelling and waving her hands to get his attention. "Hey, stop," Sarah yelled. "We need your help. My brother's bleeding and we're being chased by these things." The neighbor got out of his car and walked over towards the kids. He grabbed Tommy's arm to get a better look at the bleeding hand. Then the man grabbed Sarah's wrist. The new neighbor man yelled, "Over here, I got them." "Get off of me," yelled the two kids. "Let me go." "I don't think so," the man said. "We're gonna be needing some food for the trip back home. And you and your little town will do just fine."